The topic of this presentation is positive self-image. We will discuss what self-image is and how you can use personal branding in order to maintain and build a positive view of yourself. Self-image is your individual mental picture that includes elements perceived by others such as your appearance, values, plans for the future, and details of your personality gleaned through self-reflection. Self-image is the way you see yourself. That's why it can be very different from how other people see you. Some people who see you as successful, intelligent, and beautiful may have a negative self-image, and others who may seem to be shy and insecure may perceive themselves in a very positive way. Self-image develops in your mind over time. It is influenced by various life experiences as well as by the opinion about yourself that you hear from other people. Self-image can be positive, giving a person confidence in their ideas and actions, or negative, making a person doubtful of their capabilities. It is very important for every young person to be able to build a positive self-image. The way you see yourself impacts on how you react emotionally and socially to different situations and people in your life. Positive self-image helps you to be more confident, open to change, and willing to take risks, which are very important skills for a successful and happy life. Now, once you know what self-image is and how it influences your life, it is important to understand the concept of personal branding, a strategy of improving or building your positive self-image. Personal branding is a process of discovering and consistently presenting who you are and what you stand for in your life. It is a strategy for building a realistic and positive self-image and demonstrating this image to others. Now let us look at some tips on how to implement this strategy in your life. Tip number 1. Define your current self-image. The first and probably the most important step in the process of personal branding is discovering and defining what your individual self-image is. In order to achieve this, try to listen to your internal voice and judgments about yourself. Learning about your strengths and abilities can help you to better understand yourself. This is extremely important because you're not able to accept your personal traits if you're not aware of them. Try to concentrate on yourself, not in a self-consuming manner, but in a way where you're able to observe your positive qualities. Tip number 2. Tell others about your strengths. A lot of young people present an attitude of a quiet leader, a person who doesn't brag about his or her achievements, but instead allows their work to speak for itself. Such a way of being may seem charismatic, but if no one knows about your accomplishments, then they do not really count for much. Self-promotion shouldn't, of course, take the form of boasting about your successes and accomplishments. However, make sure you inform your close friends, family, and people you look up to about the achievements that are especially important to you. Tip number 3. Build the credibility of your self-image. Personal branding can only be successful if it is honest and realistic. Expressing yourself through music, clothing, activities, and hobbies may help you build your positive self-image, but only if they are a true representation of yourself. Otherwise, over time, you will feel under pressure to maintain the image of a person who you want to be, but not the person you are. Tip number 4. Say yes to new opportunities. Remember that your self-image may change over time. As an aspiring young person, you should be careful not to limit your personality by taking on too many permanent roles. Try to change directions and get involved in new activities that allow you to evolve and demonstrate your various strengths to yourself and others. In order to grow and develop, you must challenge yourself and get out of your comfort zone as often as possible. Tip number 5. Build a network of support. Being positive about yourself sometimes might not be enough. Since we have established that your positive self-image also depends on the opinions and perceptions of others, you should make sure to surround yourself with positive people who can support you with their advice rather than criticize. Building and maintaining a positive self-image involves encouraging a positive but accurate attitude towards yourself, as well as defining and appreciating your worth. It is a process that can and should be learned as it may help you to accept yourself and remove internal barriers that prevent you from reaching your potential. Congratulations, you have just learned something useful. To learn more skills, visit our learning portal, which is completely free. All videos are available at the link unwind.work. Have a nice day and thank you for watching.